nasty, I suppose. I mean, it didn't smell particularly nice because there was obviously a lot of dead insects, dead worms and things like that in there. But I mean, the green staff did an amazing job to get rid of the water, because some of the water they were actually in was horrendous. And they worked night and day to get rid of the water. But then the other problem started then, because the grass didn't stop growing. It was growing at as fast as you can imagine grass to grow, because it was the warmest time of the year. It had all that rain, and it was just like a grass factory. In fact, sort of between the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th area, where the water did recede quite quickly. We had no machinery, couldn't get there. It just turned back to pasture land. So to actually get it to look like a golf course again it was certainly something that pushed us to a breaking point. And hopefully, like I say, we don't see that again. But things are back to where hopefully we need to be.
Renishaw Park have enjoyed various levels of success over the last century, with the most significant coming in the latter years. Having been promoted to Division 1 in 1990, the team won the Sheffield Union Team Championships First Division for the first time in 1991, then again in 1999. These proud moments motivate the club to strive for more success in the future.
Well, I mean, the Sheffield Union League is something that we were really proud of at the time. I mean, sort of 1989, we got promoted from the second division, won that division comfortably. It was my first year playing in the league team at that time. Maybe my second year. I think I may have done in 88, but I think it was 89 the main time when I started to play in that. We won the league comfortably that year to get promoted to the first division. We were thinking, right, this is going to be a real tough year, and I think we won the league by a record amount that year. From Wheatley, who were the team at that time, who were the top team in Sheffield, and we had a real good tussle with those in the early 90s. We won it sort of 90, 93, 94. I think, 91, 92 were Wheatley, so it was at that sort of time then Crookhill Park came into it. They won a few times, and we had some great battles, and it was fantastic. It was a time of the golf club where one of they were the top club in the Sheffield area. Some really good golfers: Tony Gelsthorpe, Andrew Sornby, my brother Paul, who turned professional in the late 90s. Had a problem with his back, so I had to come back amateur and blah blah blah. Robert Ragg, again another player who turned professional. Who else we got in there? Stuart Bryant. Stuart Bryant's been a member for a long time. Stuart's probably been a member 35 years now, I would have thought. He played a lot of times for us, probably more on the periphery than rather being a full team member, but he was there and did a good job. Team spirit was awesome. Tony Adams was the team manager at the time, did a fantastic job, really got everybody going. He'd have sort of like everybody propounding each week and each game, and then at the end of the season how many points you got out of the maximum you could get. That's how it got paid out. It got split up between everybody, and Andrew Sornby always used to get the most because he played number 4. He always had easiest game. This one's going on the DVD, by the way. And but no, everybody were a number 1 player, and it was great. We had some cracking games, some real good times. And I think it was 91 we won the Sheffield Union Team Championships, which was held at Aberdale Golf Club. Unfortunately, I wasn't part of that because I'd been in a car accident about the week before, and Paul took my place. Paul Nelson. He actually won the executive trophy, so that was fantastic for the club and a star in the making. So yes, we from sort of 1990 to sort of last year we won the League 8 8 times, which was fantastic. So 2009 was the last time we won it, with a team average age around 40, I think it was. David Briggs, John Simpkin, David Needham, Richard Hanson, and even myself. I played a couple of games, so that was a cracking year. We had a good time at the end of season Sheffield Union dinner, which was fantastic and great for the club. We're certainly trying to bring juniors through. There's a couple of juniors in there that are certainly getting there. There's young Joe Dean. Like I say earlier, he's a great golfer. He's got he's going to do something in golf. Really feel as though he's going to be up there. Hopefully, there's going to be a Lee Westwood, and I'm going to be writing a letter to him congratulating him into world #1. But yeah, it's young Dale Armstrong. Young Dale's coming through there. He's not quite there yet, but hopefully that will come through. And you know, the old timers. You know, Dave Briggs, Richard Hanson, Dave Needham, John Simpkin. They're all still very good golfers, and you know, match for anybody on the day. The best golfers while I've been a member here, which is obviously 25 years, is Tony Gelsthorpe. Tony's won. What Tony hasn't won, you know, it's been fantastic. He's represented Yorkshire. He's won the Yorkshire Amateur Championship, which is a fantastic event to win. The only person, as far as I know, at Renishaw that has won that. He's won the Champion of Champions, which was the same year, which again is tremendous, fantastic feat. You're talking the best players in the country, and he won that at Trentham, I believe it was, in the mid-80s. That was absolutely fantastic. Played Sheffield 130 something times, which was the most ever. He's just recently been overtaken by Richard Jones at Worth. And the other golfers, my brother Paul, who what a talent, you know. He played for England. You know, it's not many people can say they've played for the country, and won again events. The Lagonda Trophy, which was a big national event, he won that at Gog Magog, which was one of the lowest scores recorded around there. If ever there was an event where the weather was extremely difficult, rain and wind, everybody used to look for Paul's score, because that was the benchmark, and that's how high regard he was held. Not even though he was my brother, you know, it was something special, really, and it's a shame that his golf has taken a back seat, really. But still a great golfer. Never beat me in a final, so that's something that he'll have to live with.
Now I'd like to welcome your captain for 2011, Mr. Frank Bennison. Come on, Frank.
Far from humble beginnings, the course's foundation and history is steeped in distinct nobility. But this is a family club and a community club, supporting current members and welcoming new. So during this centenary year, Renishaw Park Golf Club can look back on the obstacles and success of the last 100 years proudly, with optimism and confidence on the centuries to come. We hope to see you there.